Hello guys, guess who's back?
Hey, it's me.
Oh my gosh, it's been a hot minute since I filmed strictly a YouTube video. So hi, hello, welcome back, or hello if you're new here. My name is Hayley. Why did I have to think about that? I'm 33 years old. I am from Perth, Western Australia. I am a nurse and I am also a mother and a wife. I have two little boys. And my channel is basically a massive mishmash of things, usually vlogs about my life and things that I'm getting up to, and it has sort of changed like rigorously over the years. It's gone from me back in the early days, almost 10 years ago, losing weight and on that sort of adventure of life, and then when I started properly it was like makeup vlogs and just like fun stuff, and then I sort of came into my own as a mum, and then like starting nursing school and all of that sort of vibe. So I've been back on solidly for 5 years, but like I do have months where I don't post at all because I forget and because I'm on TikTok and it's so much quicker and easier on there. However, I am so close to having 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and so I've made a massive like commitment to myself this year to really focus on my YouTube channel. So I started by buying a new camera. So hello, I'm filming on my new Insta360 Go 3S and I am loving it so much. It's so easy and so cool. I am at university, so I am an enrolled nurse and I'm currently at university doing my conversion from enrolled nurse to registered nurse, so a Bachelor of Science. I do feel very clever and very smart because I passed my first semester and I didn't think that I would. I don't know, I have a little bit of imposter syndrome. I also am quite a sick little galley as of last year. I'm much better now, I'm on a much better role. However, it's still not fully defined what it is that I'm dealing with, but you'll notice I wear a CGM. I am a reverse diabetic. What that means in short is that my pancreas pumps out way too much insulin for my body to deal with, no matter how much I eat or drink. So like high sugars for me are like 7.9, 8.5. I have had maybe a sugar of 10 or 11, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the last 6 months. So anyway, like right now I'm drinking a Biscoff iced latte and my sugars are 6.4. So yeah, little bit of a crazy adventure, but I spent all of December in hospital. I was in HDU at one of the hospitals for a little while trying to get everything sorted. That was really hard, being away from my family. My husband had to look after my kids, so I didn't get to see him a lot either. But anyway, fast forward to now, we're currently in the middle of March, almost at the end of March. We just started March. Wow, okay. Time is flying. But anyway, I just went back to work at the beginning of March. I just started my second semester of uni. I submitted my first 2 assignments today. Very exciting. And I am just, again, hoping to pass. That is literally it. I keep my expectations extremely low. Same with my social media. I don't like to overcommit because at the end of the day, nobody's paying me to do this. No one's asking me to do it. I'm doing it because I want to and because I love it and it's my outlet. So again, I want to try and commit a little bit more. I've reduced my shifts at work. I've picked up a little casual jobby as well, a little bit fun in the coffee vibe side of things. And that's just sort of where we're going at the moment. So I have just been given, okay, so a couple of things have happened. So I started my semester at uni. I applied for a regional placement, never thought about it again, got offered the regional placement, super exciting. And I knew as long as I was cleared to go back to work, I was safe on my medications and things like that, I would be fine to go. And that is what's happened. So I'm very excited about that. So I will be going away for all of May. So that's literally 4.5, 5 weeks away. So I'm very excited. My husband goes away for work like here and there as well. So, you know, people are like, oh, is your husband going to be okay? I'm like, well, I'm okay when he goes away and he is not a loser. So yeah, of course he's going to be fine. We have a great village. He's an amazing dad. So we will figure it out. We've got daycare, before school care, after school care, school, all the things, family that can come and help. And yeah, we will get it sorted. But I'm very excited and I'm not letting the logistics of it freak me out. So today I went and did a little bit of a haul because I was like, I need to start getting myself sorted. Now, my first item is a pair of boots that weren't specifically for this trip, but as a mum with 2 boys who love to adventure, My 18-month-old is now walking full time, and he even has like little gum boots that he loves to wear. So we live where there's like a little nature reserve, and we love going for walks and stuff, and in winter everything gets really wet, really muddy, and I end up wearing like Crocs and socks because I don't want to get my sneakers dirty. And I ruined a pair of sneakers last year, so not like I don't have enough pair of shoes to ruin, but obviously I don't want to be doing that. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to buy some of those little like cute gumboot vibe sort of things. But I didn't want to buy like the bigger brown ones and spend almost $200 because I'm like, if I don't wear them, I'll feel bad. At least like I didn't spend that much money, and then I can just give them away to someone. So I went with the Vibe brand, which is from Spend Less Shoes, and I got black. I really wanted to get like brown or something fun, but I just know that I won't wear them as much. So at least if they're black. So they're literally like gumboot material. They've got like a little bit of a chunkier sole. They have like the wetsuit material, 2 little loops so you can pull them up. I did see that they had black with like yellow or red little handles, but I didn't see those. But again, I feel like this will just go with everything. The little inside sole bit is actually like extremely squishy. Look at this. So it's actually got a foam heel bit that sits inside of this, and then 2 layers of stuff on the inside. So hopefully they'll be super comfy. But I figured, you know what, where I'm going is going to be quite wet the time that I'm going. So I was like, you know what, at least I've just got a pair of boots. I could just whack them on, walk into town, get a coffee, whatever. Actually, I'm going to need to add an umbrella to my list. Anyway, so that's my boots. So I'm keen to like give them a little super clean, do not eat. Okay, weird. Give them a little clean. My next thing, again, isn't particularly for my trip, but this was like $7 at Kmart today. It's a little bit ugly. Be nice. It's called a quilted vest, and it is so cute and so comfy. It's a size 8 because I didn't want to get it too big and baggy, but I was like, this is like the cutest little vibe for winter when I'm going to uni and stuff, and I don't want to be lugging around my bag, a big puffer jacket and all the rest of it, and I'm going to be inside most of the day anyway, but it does get cold. I usually wear like a tight long sleeve, and then I wear just like a little mini vest jacket thing over the top. This was $7, and I thought, you know what, these ties make it look like a bit ugly and nannery. I think I'll just cut them off, and then I can just have it as like a little open vest. But like, come on, $7. I ain't complaining, okay? And I'm sure it's going to keep me warm when I do go away, and I'm going to be happy about that. Next thing, I needed to take bedding because where I'm going, I get nursing quarters accommodation, but it's like an empty room with like a bed, a built-in desk and a wardrobe and nothing else, maybe a little side table. So I bought a queen size doona because we are getting a spare bed for our spare bedroom here. And I was like, once I come home, this can be laundered and stuff and then used for that bed. So that's that. Then I also had to get a quilt cover, and I found this one was on sale for $16, and it's like a rodeo one. So it's got little boots and flowers and cowboy hats on it. Then I love buying new mugs, okay? If you don't know, if you haven't been around here, I'm a huge coffee gal. I have a little community coffee cart. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Sorry, what? $5 today from Kmart, and my best friend's probably going to kill me because I didn't buy her one, but she said she's got no more room in her cupboard for mugs. Neither do I. But it doesn't matter. How cute. So I'm going to take that with me. That's going to be my dedicated coffee mug there, because I'm going to be taking my coffee machine, my Breville Barista Express, and that's going to be set up in my room. So anyway, we've got the doona. I got some little laundry bags because I figured I can just chuck all my like bras, underwear and socks in there, and then like my scrubs and all my other clothes can just go in the machine, so at least my little stuff doesn't get lost. Then I got, these were $2, the little peg hangy thingies to hang my socks and my undies and stuff off. If I want them to, like, you know, if I'm going to quickly like wash something tonight, like one round of clothes because my scrubs got filthy or whatever, and I don't want to put them in the dryer, I can still just hang my little stuff up. And then I got a clothes error because everybody said like you need somewhere to hang your clothes and you're not going to want to do it outside because they're going to get wet, and they do have dryers and stuff, but like I said, if I need it and they're all being used and I want to go to bed and stuff, at least I can just hang them in my room. So this one comes with little hooks that sit over your door or your wardrobe door, wherever, and then it hangs off there from the top, and then these things flip down, and then you've got 3 rows that you can hang stuff on. So $15, best thing ever, and it's not too bulky because I was like, how am I going to like get this clothes hoist and then like cart it around with me. So at least that is like good, and I'll just put it on the bottom of my boot when I pack my car. I did get a little bath mat. I don't know if I'll use this in the actual bathroom. I might just take a normal bath mat with me that's a bit easier to cart around, but I thought I'll get a cute little mat for my room to put in front of my bed, because like you come in the door and then your bed is right there. So I was like, this can go like on the floor in front of my bed. I'm gonna dedicate that little side of the wall to like put my shoes on, because I don't want to be walking things in and out of my room. So yeah, bath mat. Then I got, make sure this don't smack me in the face, I just got 2 60-litre containers with lids. So these I'm going to use to pack most of my stuff into. I will use my suitcase to pack my clothes and shoes and things, and then I will use one of these for like linens, towels, these little things. I've got to take like just basic crockery, so I'm going to take like a pair of tongs, a little like egg flipper, a wooden spoon, a fork, a knife, a spoon and a teaspoon, a bowl and a plate, because they said like there is stuff there, but if it gets really busy and it's booked out, like, if everyone's eating and stuff at the same time, there might not be enough stuff. So I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm happy to just take my own of that. My own mug, I'll take my own keep cup as well, my own water bowl, things like that. Some containers so I can make a couple of days of lunches and dinners and put them in the fridge. My lunch box and stuff. I don't need to take I might take like my little mini frying pan, like just in case, but I don't think I'll need it. If anything, I might just go and buy a little mini air fryer. I feel like that will be easy. Yeah, I can't remember what else is on my list. Oh, I need to obviously bulk buy sensors. So I'm going to buy 2 months worth this week, because I've got one left that will go on tomorrow. And then, yeah, anyway, I've already calculated it, but basically I'm going to buy 2 months worth of sensors. And then whilst I'm there, I will order another month's worth so that when I get back, like my next batch is there. And worst case scenario, I'm only 2.5 hours from home. So if I needed to, like, we might have one of the weekends where my husband brings the boys up for the weekend and we stay in like an Airbnb or something. He'll be able to bring stuff up. Or I can just change my shipping address for that one delivery and get it delivered to like the post office or the hospital or something. So I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm not going to literally the middle of nowhere. But anyway, that's where we're up to currently. I'm extremely excited, grateful for the opportunity. I feel like I'm in a really good place. Like I said, if you've been following me on other socials, you'll see that last year was a really rough year for me and my family from like September onwards. So I'm like, just being in a mindset where I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for my boys, I'm grateful for opportunities, grateful to be able to go to university and work and do all the things that I'm doing because of the village I have, and I know not a lot of people have that. I'm extremely happy with where I'm at work. I'm even happier now that I've reduced my shifts, because I don't want to finish my degree and have been working 6 shifts as well and studying full time and then be like burnt out and over nursing before I'm even actually doing it properly full time, like as an RN, I mean. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting ahead of the curve of it before it becomes a thing, if that makes sense. So I'm doing 4 shifts a fortnight as a nurse, 4 shifts a fortnight, well, 2 to 4 shifts a fortnight at the coffee shop, and again, like that's just a casual come and go sort of thing. We might like solidly set a couple of days, and then when I'm not at uni and stuff and I'm in the breaks, then obviously I would work more. So basically I'll be getting back from my regional placement like the last weekend of May, then I've got a study week, and then I have exams. So then come the middle of June, I won't have anything until the last week of August, so I'll have like 2 months to just work. So I will pick up extra nursing shifts, I'll do extra coffee shifts, and hopefully between now and then my coffee cart situation gets sorted out too. That's a whole nother debacle that I just don't want to go into right now. But anyway, hopefully soon a few more subscribers and I can start doing some sponsored video content, because I have lots of brands lining up asking me like, how's your YouTube channel going? And I'm like, really, I haven't been posting, I'm sorry, but I'm getting there. So yeah, I'm really excited to start working with some more brands on my actual YouTube. So anyway, from me and my new cowboy cup and all of my fun things, thank you for being here. For those of you who have been here for the long haul, it's been almost 10 years. Breaks my heart. And anyway, to those of you who are new here, like I said, stay along for the unmedicated ADHD ride. It's going to be a vibe. Anyway, hopefully we can go back to weekly vlogs now that I have my new little easy vlogging camera. Because do you know what? To be fair, my phone is full of like half daily vlogs that I just never finish because my phone dies, or I'm using my phone to I don't know, like read things or listen to things whilst I'm cooking and getting things done that like I just forget to finish vlogging for the day. So hopefully now with the Insta360, I will be able to vlog a little bit more. So anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Hey, it's me.